Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, accept no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, trolls, or evil emailers. Hold on, this thing is acting weird again. What's going on here? I don't know. Hold on. I turned it off, so I thought. Okay. Uh, I just came back from Safeway. I had to walk home in the rain. My sweats are soaked. My shoes are soaked. I'm writing a note here for chat. I am not in the mood. It has been a very steady rain most of the day, and I waited and waited and waited for the bus. No bus. So I had to walk home. It is cold out there, and it is rainy, and I am cold. All right, this is my haul video for tonight. Oh, it might help me turn the light on. Okay. Oh, my gloves. I put them in a bag. My hat, I put it in the bag to protect it. It's wet. A little hat. I think I'm doing laundry tonight or tomorrow. All right, we have a loaf of butter top bread. I'm where I'm going to put all this stuff. I got to remake the bed. My gloves are relatively dry. How come the hat is wet but the gloves are dry? I don't know. Okay. Oh, this box is wet. Peaches and cream oatmeal. There's one box. They've been out of this for months. 2 boxes. I got that. A bag of Don Francisco's Kona Blend coffee. Whoops, I just fell. And there are, this bag is on top of I made a big mistake. This bag is on top of the frozen food bag. Thus, that's why I got all wet. Okay, I got 6 cans of Fancy Feast for my cats. In case I don't get to the store, they have something to eat. I want to thank Top Cat and Truth and Kathy for sending me wet cat food, some of which I also bought myself. Okay, that's that one. Coconut shrimp. How well did this fare? Well, it's a little soft. Tillamook peaches and cream ice cream. I have the pumpkin pie. I'll be cooking the pumpkin pie sometime tonight. A can of Dinty Moore beef stew. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put that. A wet bottle of zero sugar Snapple. That's all I had. Probably what I'll eat for dinner tonight. Since Kathy and Patty went to Chili's and had ribs, I'm going to have ribs. So there's my ribs. This is a brand I never heard of, but it was cheap. Oh, I've had this before. I didn't like it. But it's still cheap. Big Shoulders baby back pork ribs. All right. Should have avoided that. Oh my God. Boxes are all wet. Okay, spaghetti with meatballs. Stuffed bell pepper. The bag is soaked. Good thing I got another bag. I have the waffles. I Spent $8.99 for real maple syrup. Mama Cat was squeaking for food when I got home. Alright, a very squashed, a very torn receipt. That's annoying. Beef Merlot. Tell me to put all that stuff away. The rest of the receipt. It's going to be hard to do that for the dog thing. That's for fresh. Blue Agri butter. Unsalted. Ooh! I got the last regular Snapple. Peach Snapple. Beef pot roast. Very. Oh my God. Rain really got in my bag. Beef pot roast. Very dripping. Along with very dripping chicken. This is chicken pouches. And a pouch of ham. And a can of pineapple chunks. Another can of pineapple chunks. Clunk. And deviled egg potato salad, which is also dripping everything. I couldn't close the bag. Oh, another thing of meat here. More chicken. Boy, that bag has got water in it. And Martinelli's apple cider. So that's it for this one. Okay, hold on. I'm going to get this bag out of the way. I'm putting some of this stuff away. Drop it all because it's all wet and slippery. Hold on a minute. And I'm getting wet and slippery. Hello, Ghost Start. Merry Christmas, season's greetings, Happy Hanukkah, Happy December. As far as I'm concerned, with all the snow this year, they're having Happy Winter. Ugh. Oh my God. Okay, bear with me for a minute. I'm not moving too well right now. It's a mile from the safe. I waited and waited and waited for the bus. No bus. And I made a mistake. I didn't take my backpack, but it would have been soaked too. And, okay. Oh. Oh, Kathy gets over here and get these damn magazines. I got it. Okay. Gotta remake the bed. Make some room. I get by the bed. I'm glad one day maybe if I have a real bedroom with enough room for about an 8-foot bed. Okay. Hold on, I'll be back. Put this in the bathtub so it drains. Oh. Hold on. Still working on it. The bedding shifted today. While I was sleeping, I gotta tear the whole bed apart again. And when I'm done with this, if I've warmed up for a while, I gotta go feed poor tiny one. When it pours rain, she doesn't get fed. Okay. Move, Fluffy. I'm not feeding you now. You love to hover and bug me every time I go to the kitchen. I love Fluffy dearly, but he drives me crazy. He always thinks that everything in the kitchen is for him, or if I do anything in the kitchen, like doing dishes, is also for him. Okay. And my knees hurt because every time it rains, the knees hurt. Yeah. Yeah, you're close to Christmas past, right? You quitter. Serial quitter. There he goes eating. Yeah, he went out. When he goes out and it's cold or raining, he starts sneezing. Why I don't want him out. Tillamook is very good ice cream. So, I don't have a blanket to put on me. And I'm getting a lot of disgusting troll emails lately, unfortunately. Spent all day sleeping and watched YouTube this morning, looked at my email, looked at my bank account dwindling, got paid a lot of payments, talked to Kathy, talked to Patty at last. That was how I spent my day. Howdy, Cowboy Cliff. So, this is very good ice cream. And it was starting to get soft. But big, really get peaches this time of the year. Big chunks of real peach in it. So this weekend before I go to the hospital Monday, I'm going to try to clean this big box out of here, the other box out of here, clear some of this up, let everything go. And it dropped 4 degrees in here before I left. The temperature went from 64 to 60. With the door closed. I got the door open now with my jacket hanging out there. Just fed Mama Cat. And Mama Cat got one Shiba. Fluffy little girl went out there. She came right back in. And then Kitten showed up to have to give her a Shiba. And I got the trash can here. I don't know if I'm not going to warm up very much with the door open, but I got to hang my raincoat over the door for a while, let it dry off a little. So, I actually was ready to make a payment on about 8 of my accounts. I still got 4 I got to make payments on, 4 or 5. And Kathy bitched to me, I want this for Christmas. I said, I'll pay for half of it. You're going to give me the other half back. Because I can't afford it this month. And in the last year, between blenders, yogurt makers, smoothie makers, a new Blu-ray player, I've spent about $500 on her. She always wants more. That's one of the annoying things about Kathy. I get very little from her. Except grief. Or, I had to buy you something. Yeah, because I'm out of money. Oh, fluff, fluff. Lie down, baby boy. Now, the 30th of December, I gotta close that door. Excuse me. And I'll be going into the coin dealer, paying $87 in interest on one coin loan because I could not. They're gonna let me defer it. I will get 2 coin loans out. That will be $190. So I don't know if there'll be interest in that or not. If not, I'll just get the small loan out, the $65 one. I know that's $80. And then in February, I'll get the 125 out. March, get the 125 on the last day of March. Because we get our check early, I will get the $150 coin, and then they're gone. They're done. I will be free at last. And then one of the more ridiculous news stories of the day, shown on Fox News. I don't know which black groups are pushing for it, but they shouldn't get a dime. They're pushing for reparations for slavery, much like California's voted. But here's a state that's broke, but they're going to give reparations for people whose ancestors were slaves, all of whom are dead. And anyone, I don't have the coins yet. 30th of December, the first batch. But they also want climate change reparations. Now, how do you determine when there was climate change? Which climate change? Was it the Little Ice Age from 1650? We're going to have to pay them back all the way back to 1650? And I'm guessing at the time, I think it's around that time, where North America froze, you know. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. If you're going to take that tack, then I want reparations from Egypt for the Jews building the pyramids. So, no, 30th of December, I'll go to the coin dealer with Kathy. And then the last coin loan, she doesn't know it yet. She's going to pay for at least half of it because if it weren't for me, all of her stuff would not be in storage. It would have had to been thrown out. She would have had nowhere to put it. And I've spent 7 years of coin interest, and that I'm trying to guess what I've spent to pay interest. on those loans, but it's probably enough to buy 2 cars and a Macintosh or iPad, something. Excuse me. I ate the ice cream too fast. Now it's attacking me. I ate 3 waffles this morning with honey, so now I got the real maple syrup. Food Max has the, I don't remember if it's Smuckers, but, or it might be Knott's Berry Farm. They have the wonderful strawberry and the better blueberry syrup, but I haven't been to Food Max in months. So, definitely got the sleeping bag. The reason my bedding slides, the sleeping bag's on the bed, and when it slides, everything else slides. And I need a haircut. I stopped on the way home. There's a barber shop that was closed. The guy was standing in the doorway. I knocked on the door and I said, "How much for a haircut?" And he said, $25. I said, "No." I didn't say it out to him. I walked away and said, "Not me." There's a barber shop here downtown. It wants $35. There's other places that want 18. What happened to the idea of you going to a barber shop and get it reasonable, not get gouged? I don't know if it's commercial rents going up or barbershop rents and salons going up, but saw a nail salon in Pleasant Hill when I went to Grocery Outlet. They wanted $18 for a haircut. It's ridiculous. For the days when a haircut was a quarter, when they gave me free lollipops and I got to read comic books while I waited. And then as a little kid, they would put you in this elevated part of his barber chair, and I would cry a lot. The barber scared me, or the noise from the machine scared me. First of all, okay, I'll allow that. But what do you think I got pork ribs for? We're not, I'm a Reformed Jew. We can eat anything. We know it's not allowed, but Reformed Jews do not follow the dietary laws. There's 650 commandments, but there's the Reform, the Conservative, and the Orthodox. I don't know what they were. I know the Orthodox don't eat pork, but I don't eat pork ribs or pork chops. No, I cannot play the ukulele. I am not the specter of Arthur Godfrey. How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? I can't even say it right. I got to shave today and take a shower, dude. I am not Ukulele Ike either. I played the violin, the trumpet, and the piano. It's hard to play the piano in a marching band. I did play the trumpet in a military band at my military school at Kennedy's inauguration. So, and froze. I don't remember the temperature, but I know it was way below freezing that year. So, of course, I'll be called liar for that too, no doubt. But they always call me a liar. And I got the jerk saying I'm gay, and which is ridiculous. I'm a very straight. Every woman I've been with since I was 25, and even before then, but we're all straight. I'm not gay. They love to insult you or try to make you feel insulted by calling you gay. Like, hello. First time I made out with a girl, I was in the 4th grade. And then there was another girl, and there was a girl we were necking in the swimming pool, and at one point we were necking in the bottom of the swimming pool, which isn't easy, but I had scuba gear. I took scuba lessons when I was 10 years old and was a junior lifeguard. So, French kissing underwater, that's a challenge, but I fulfilled the challenge. So. Her sister finked on us and told her parents we were making out. That was the end of that romance. So, she was cute, too. I like girls over the leading brand, more girls. No, I have not seen I saw Yosemite 1923 and apparently Harrison Ford's in that. I have not seen the new Indiana Jones trailer, but I'll tell you one thing, it better be a hell of a lot better than Indiana Jones and a Crystal Skull with commissar, complete with commissars and strange alien spaceship. And oh, by the way, tonight's video is brought to you by this box will be wrecked soon. Brought to you by if I ever have the money can find someone to print me 3D, I'm going to print this guy's arms, legs, mustache, hat, and shorts, and a beer stein. This is brought to you by, should I find the button? Yodeling Pickle. Excuse me, Cliff, that was not with Kathy. I was 10 years old. Or 12. I didn't meet Kathy till I was 25. That was not with Kathy. And I'm not going to recreate the moment with anyone. Not on video, not in front of anybody. I'm just making the point that I am not and have not been gay. And this guy brought up the thing about when I was in the LA County Jail, the night my father died on the Day of Atonement, I got forcibly raped by 3 convicts that were in the same cell with me under threat of death. That doesn't make you gay if someone rapes you. My first girlfriend, Julie, got raped in a parking lot 3 doors from our hotel. Indiana Jones and a Crystal Skull sucked. It was terrible. It was absolutely awful. I went and saw it. I said, who came up with this piece of crap? You know, there's some sequels like Independence Day Resurgence or whatever the hell it is that should never be made. And, you know, you make too many sequels. They Die Hard with a Vengeance. Kathy and I saw that. Horrible. She didn't like Prometheus. So, you know, I haven't seen a lot of trailers. They've been bugging the hell out of me about something about these people in their cars and some guy comes with a mask and he terrifies them. Maybe he's killing them. I don't watch that kind of crap. And I won't go, I generally won't go to movies. I want to stay home and watch the movie when it comes on for free in 2 years. No, I'm not saying that. There are some sequels that are horrible. There's the Kelvin Universe Star Treks. Some of them have been horrible. I did not like the 3 prequels to Star Wars. I think Star Wars 3, whatever it was, with the cockamamie Ewoks had very bad parts in it. You had Dirty Harry did what, 5 movies? Sudden Impact or something, and the one where he did with his girlfriend, whose name I can't remember right now, was awful. Come to the point where it's time to stop. Back to the Future, first movie good, second movie good, third movie's not so much. They decided that producers and Spielberg, Zemeckis, whoever it was, we're not going to make a 4th movie. Superman 1, Christopher Reeve, great. Superman 2, okay. Superman 3, eh. Superman 4, The Search for Peace, not good. And I have not seen any of the Superman Returns. For after 5 years, he's spying on Lois Lane with his X-Wing version. So, you know, but the Kelvin universe is not the William Shatner Star Trek Gene Roddenberry universe. And I won't go see all these other things, The Mandalorian, Baby Yodas and all this other stuff. At least one thing I don't know, as far as I know, hopefully they haven't brought back the worst character in movie history, Jar Jar Binks. So I won't watch anything by whatever the hell his name is. It escapes me now. The Kelvin Universe. Oh, J.J. Abrams, who, as far as I'm concerned, screwed up 2 franchises. And another one I can't stand, I think it's stupid, is Prodigy. And I'm still out on Star Trek Below Decks. I love Star Trek, the new Strange New Voyages. And I watched Picard for about 10 minutes and said, God, this is horrible. So now they're bringing back Cisco as the Bajoran god. How does that work out? And, it's just, a lot of these movies, they're done by people who have no idea why people like the original movies. We'll come up with our own idea and we'll change everything around and they'll love it. And then the movies bomb at the box office. And it costs you, they were talking about doing a Star Trek 4 Kelvin universe, and it was going to cost too much money to do with salaries and everything else. I would have liked to see Yoda kick the Emperor's ass and win. Yoda's back. Yoda's back from the dead. He's pissed. He's taking names and kicking butt. I dreamt one night that I was talking to Art on the phone, and I convinced him to come back to the air. And then I woke up. I didn't like Enterprise. I grew to like it. I didn't like Voyager with the first year with those guys harvesting organs. Yuck. Couldn't stand Neelix. I couldn't stand Kess. And let's see. The problem with Star Trek The Next Generation is Picard talks too damn much. If I'd been a Romulan commander after about 2 or 3 minutes, I would have blown the Enterprise out of space. Oh, God, why didn't he shut up? Deep Space Nine I loved. When Terry Farrell left and the new Ezri Dax came, that wasn't so great. But all that Bajoran mysticism and stuff, nah, that didn't cut it for me. Well, I'm not going to watch Picard season 3. I haven't watched Picard season 1. I haven't watched Picard season 2. What little I've seen of it, it's horrible. I watched one clip the other day where Picard's in his starship and there's a whole bunch of Romulan ships out there. And suddenly, I don't remember the name of the starship, but a whole fleet of Enterprise ships show up. And it's Riker commanding the main ship. And he threatens to kick their ass and they leave. That was great, but so I like Babylon 5. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I've never watched the remake of Battlestar Galactica, although I finally figured out what the ending, and I said, big mistake. Scrapped all your ships, the Cylons will be back. Now they're talking about bringing spin-offs back of that. So, and my iPad isn't working, so I can't watch Paramount Plus. I will be taking that into the shop, hopefully in December, if not, definitely in February. So I can watch Strange New Voyages. So that's about it. Well, I'm very tired, very cold. I'm going to go over there in my shorts If it's still raining, I'm going to get soaked anyway. I got to go feed Tiny One. So, and Gray. And the big-headed, very sweet, um, long-haired, all-gray cat showed up last night or the night before. Yeah, I couldn't figure out the name of it. Why would they come up with a name you can't pronounce? Zing Hey Gesundheit. I thought he was on the Titan and in the fiction books. I like the Titan novels. I didn't watch Jackass at all either. They've been advertising for the Beavis and that's all, folks. Beavis and Butthead show. Not into Beavis and Butthead either. I've met enough morons like that in my life. I don't want to watch a whole show about two absolute moronic a-holes. You know, the intelligence of a dead squid. I'm halfway through an old Jimmy Cagney movie where he's just almost as psychotic as Cody Jarrett. Haven't finished that. I've been watching a lot of interviews with Orson Welles and Groucho Marx. And one day I'll get the Marx Brothers on DVD or Blu-ray. I don't have any of those. Across me is about 200, 250 Blu-rays and DVDs. You dated Jerry Ryan? Oh my God. I remember that episode of 2.5 Men where Charlie goes to bed with her, the character she was playing, and then she wants to go to bed with his brother, and he turns her down because he's like sloppy seconds. And I'm going like, it's Jerry Ryan, you fool! And I wasn't with Kathy then, so, oh, maybe I was, I can't remember, but if Jerry Ryan said, George, I want to go to bed with you, I'd have very great difficulty saying no. Although it would be difficult. We'd figure out something to do. Let's have foreplay first. You help me do my laundry. Turns me on to get all my laundry done with help. Yeah, Jerry Ryan. Oh, good Lord. So, okay. Kathy is still fomenting about someone. She left me. I'm alone, you know. And she's filming about somebody I had a relationship with and I went to bed with. She's still throwing it in my face 30 years later because she's jealous. Silly. I'm not jealous of her two husbands. Of course, and wait a minute. That particular person, when the blonde, normally Kathy Foment's about blonde. I'm only going to bed with one blonde. So. One redhead, one blonde, the rest are all brunettes. But all women. No transsexuals, no gays, no lesbians. I like women. Over the leading brand, which is more women. All right, I'm losing my voice. I gotta go feed Tiny One. Hopefully it isn't pouring. Then I gotta have dinner and lie down. Later on I'll put my pumpkin pie in the oven, but I gotta fix the bed because I almost slid off the bed this morning. So thank you for coming in. Have a great night. And remember, you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, where you get content you see nowhere else. I put some new videos on today. I'm limited because I'm still not technically sure. I still don't have COVID, and I'll find out. And my no iPad really limits me to try to do videos with an iPhone. That's how I started doing videos with an iPhone. But so Have a good night, people, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you for coming in. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Stay warm, stay dry, stay safe. Be careful on the roads. Bye-bye for now. Where is the thingy? There it is. Hold on. What is it doing? Okay, stop streaming.